Hi everyone, this is Laurel with Guided by Love. I am here for you every day and I have the Autumn Mist deck and the Blessed Bee deck. So let's get started for this daily angel message. This is for Magical Monday. Those of you that are having a birthday out there, happy birthday. I know mine is coming up tomorrow and I'm planning to do something special for it. So, yeah, let's give a shout out if it's your birthday today or this week. I'd be glad to give you some birthday wishes. So, let's start out with a blessing. Holy Spirit, angels and guides, and what is the blessing for today? Wow. So, we have, at the bottom is a blessing for protection. And we have a blessing for good work. And this is a number 18, which equals 9. So that's, the ending of hard times, feeling like work is work. This is, you know, this is a change in the, how do I want to say, the level of work that you're doing. This is walking towards your purpose. Doing work that's more purposeful, that's using your gifts and your skills to the highest potential. You see the abundance around her head, and then there's the kingfisher. He is a hairbringer of abundance, and he doesn't wear that crown for nothing. And he is of the water, the earth, and the air. So pretty talented. So using all the elements, the only one that's not there is fire. And I suppose you could add fire to that as well. But he burns a lot of fire with his call. If you ever heard him, it's like a ah, 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 ah. It's really loud though. So yeah, so anyway, a blessing for good work. Awesome. So let's get some autumn mist cards. Since we're in autumn in the Midwest, what are the messages for this daily angel read? We got 3 coming out right off the bat for this magical Monday. What are the blessings I was going to say? What are the blessings? What are the miracles, Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have the 4 of cups, and this is the energy of refusing to see. You have those cups out in front of you, the 3, birth, death, rebirth. And in comes a 4th one from the divine. And you have your eyes closed, you kind of in that posture of well, if I can't have those, if those are empty, what am I to do? And this is the divine bringing you that 4th cup anyway, bringing you that 4th cup to fulfill, the 4 of cups, which 4 is stability, security, and safety. So the divine bringing you a cup of love to add to the 3 that may be empty, but it's offering you a cup full of love today. So take it and let that energy in, because that energy is the energy that heals and that renews and helps us to let go, release things that no longer serve us. And you can see the leaves are starting to fall, and there's the changing colors, so change is in the air as well with that overall energy. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles. Wow. So we have the 3 of Cups standing out to me as birth, death, and rebirth. And now I have the 3 of Pentacles. And, funny that we had the blessing of good work, because I said that this is probably, my hand is itchy. I know that means change, I believe. So, so some of you may be going through change, career change at this time, but I feel like a lot of you are stepping into a more purposeful line of work, whether you're self-employed or whether you are, stepping into something that God has created and that you are, that you were guided to, that, where you can use your gifts and you can help other people. It's, a career, but it's work, but it's also service. So, and if you look, this picture shows the pentacles, they're up above everything. So this is like a different way to make your money, a higher way. Maybe not thinking of what you're drawn to as work, but it is truly coming from a place of a higher realm. You were led to it. You're starting your own employment to help to be of service. And when it's service, it doesn't seem like work. It's earning, and it's a blessing on good work because it doesn't feel like work. So, and it comes from the heart because you're using your gifts and talents for this work. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is things balancing out in your life. This is more pentacles coming in. You can see the scales are balanced. That you're you're developing this good work, and it's bringing in pentacles, and it's creating more balance, more stability, more safety, more security in your life. And that is, 6 is also the number of home, service, and family. And then the Knight of Swords comes in. Knight of Swords is a younger energy, but it's a fast moving energy. This is somebody that is charging forward. They're often, charging forward with the truth. And they're the second fastest knight, I believe. But they're charging in knowing exactly what they're going to say, what they're going to do, knowing exactly, knowing exactly where they're headed. And, they are just about, this is determination. This is handling that sort of truth, ready to speak their truth and ready to come at it from a place of lots of busyness out here, lots of traffic and moving around. So, that's what I'm getting. This is fast moving, coming in, speaking the truth, knowing and determined to speak their truth with that sword of truth in their hand, Archangel Michael's. And then we have the Death card. We have a number 13, lucky 13, and this is transformation happening all around you. This is the transformation coming in, not just for you, but for the people around you. And, some people are going to resist it. Like this, I think this guy is, was begging. This guy was like, no, don't take me. And he ended up getting trampled. But, yeah, so don't resist, surrender to the transformation, surrender to the change so that miracles can come in, magic can come in. Today, this is that card of transformation, of change happening within and around you. And then we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is, the Queen of Swords, she has that sword raised, and she knows where she's going. She knows what she needs to cut out, and she's raising that sword brilliantly and determined as well. So in a sense, we have, I wouldn't say counterparts, but it's somebody that is at a different level than you coming in to express themselves. And you also have your sword raised, ready to cut out anything that no longer serves you. Determined, very, very much focused, have clarity, and know what is happening around you. So we have the Queen of Swords. All right, so those are the messages I have for Magical Monday. If you'd like a personal reading about what you need to expect the rest of Libra season until October 22nd, give me an email at guidedbylove888@gmail.com. I love you all so much, and namaste.